Welcome to Chasing Fabulous, the show where we dive into the fun and exciting world of luxury, style, and sophistication. Join us as we explore what it really means to live a fabulous life, from amazing places to inspiring people and unforgettable experiences. Get ready to be hooked as we uncover the essence of fabulousness in every episode. Each adventure brings new stories and surprises, showing you how to add a touch of fabulous to your own life. Let's chase down the extraordinary together.
Hey everybody, welcome to Chasing Fabulous with Monica and Linda.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it is February 27th and it is episode what?
7?
7.
Season
It's
2.
my favorite number.
Is it a lucky 7?
7.
All right, high five it.
We gotta high five that. Woohoo, lucky 7. Lucky 7. So sorry about, we had a little bit of a glitch last week, but whatever. We'll find it. We'll figure it out.
I think it'll show up. That's what always happens when you're not looking.
Yes.
Things happen to just appear.
Yes.
So we're hoping.
Yeah.
'Cause it
So
was a
anyway,
fun
what
show.
do we do this week? Oh my gosh, we were just sitting here trying to figure out what we did last week. So we did Sunday babysat the kids, and then Wednesday we went with our friend Tina Hanley, who is a great singer, and we went to
El Vizio.
El Vizio, which is just down the street here on 555 Broadway. It was really good. Except for the fact, the poor guy, I felt so bad for that guy.
Oh,
because the
gosh.
restaurant, somebody knocked down a pole that morning at like 11 o'clock, and PSE&G said they were coming,
And they
but they
never
never
came.
came. So we went in there, it was so cold.
Freezing.
Freezing. Thank God we had, like, all of us had big mouths, so that,
Oh, God.
oh my God. But the best part of it was, I got to sing with Denny Rogers.
Yes.
Okay, so there was a guy named, and his name is Denny Rogers, Dennis Rogers, but he calls himself Denny Rogers, and he is a Kenny Rogers impersonator.
Very good.
And what people don't know is that I love the song. I love Kenny Rogers, always have. Saw him in Fort Wayne, Indiana when I was young, and the favorite song is Islands in the Stream. But I've never been able to find a guy to sing that with me because it's a very hard song to sing.
It is. It is.
Because you have to know, like, you have to know the harmony by heart. And in the beginning of the song, the man sings, and then the woman, and then Dolly Parton sang harmony until the very last verse of the song where it switches.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's harmony, and it's very difficult.
Well, she's a hard act to follow, Dolly
Oh,
Parton.
geez.
You know,
But I actually did pretty good. I'm gonna put it on Facebook, I think.
Are you?
I might.
Go for it.
But I was hiding in the back. And then I was telling you on the way here that whenever I sing karaoke, now I'm all aware of it, that I don't know what to do with my hands. But you hold the microphone, so that's one hand you got rid of.
You're obviously not Italian. We
I'm
always
not.
know what to do with
you
our
could
hands.
Yeah, you're doing
They're
this.
just like, you know.
But I'm like, I put it in my pocket, and then I realize, oh my God, and then I'm pulling my pocket out, and it looks like I'm all,
You just have to relax. It means you're a little uptight while you're doing that. You got to
Oh,
relax.
yeah.
You got to relax.
Oh yeah, I got to relax?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
because I'm scared of the microphone.
No, I didn't say that.
We're
I
not
said
finishing
you're
that conversation.
just shut me down, why don't you?
We already had this conversation for an hour
I'm
today.
talking about you,
Oh,
obviously.
you're talking
Even
about
though
me.
you're doing it,
Oh.
there's always a little.
Oh,
You're not
no,
gonna tell me you don't have a
absolutely.
little
Oh,
sense.
100% I
Especially
am.
because you have had a cold. That's all I mean.
Yeah.
You've had a cold, so you're thinking while you're singing, how do I sound? And you
Yeah.
get a little fidgety. It's
Yeah.
normal.
I just don't know what to do with my hands. Even when I was in the pageant, when I was doing the whole thing, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like sometimes it's natural when people are like this and they're like this.
Well, you feel the music.
It
you
just
know.
is not.
You might, like, you could go like this with your hand as you're singing.
Can?
Of course.
I just think
Of
that would
course.
look so weird
No,
on me.
it's not like you're going like this. You just like, you know, like.
Can I go like this?
Or you could just kind of like it just happens. But if you put it in your pocket, I don't know. You look kind of casual when you're doing that, but you're
It just
saying
doesn't look right. It doesn't. It just makes my
if you're
I
not
don't-
comfortable doing it, then figure something out.
So I need
do it
some-
in front of the mirror.
CJ, I need some teaching of what to do with my freaking hands, but she already knows that. They tried to help me in the pageant, and I'm just so bad at it. And then you're the good dancer, so you already know what to do with your hands because you do this when you're dancing, and all like this, the kind of stuff. You do all that, and I'm
Jazz
like,
hands.
what is she doing? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what I'm doing either. I
my
I
God.
feel the music.
And then
You have to
then we had
connect with the
Marcus
music.
Leonis's birthday.
Yes. No, Friday night, I finally saw my family for my birthday and his birthday. So we went to Elisa's. It's a nice Italian restaurant in Belmore if anybody wants to check it out. It was very good Italian food, but I ate too much.
North Jerusalem, across from
It's
North
by
Shore
North
Farms?
Shore Farms.
By North Shore Farms.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
It's a nice little town because we're always looking for a good Italian restaurant. It's
Yeah.
decent. We should check it out.
Has
with
it
the
been there
boys.
for a long time?
I believe so. Yeah.
okay.
So we went on recommendation from somebody, and it was good. And then Saturday we had Mark's birthday at the Double L Tavern. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
We got over our BJ's fiasco.
With the cake. The cake was delicious.
The cake was well, it is delicious.
They make good
But
cakes.
I'm very mad at them.
But they
and
need
you
to
know,
work on
do you know that
bakery.
BJ's? Okay, so here's what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. So Linda and I went to BJ's a couple. What was it? A couple months ago, I went to BJ's to pick up a cake for one of the lunches, and you can order it online on BJ's, and then you can go pick it up at a
You also
certain
got
time.
one for my birthday at Domenico's. Was it that time that you and
Yes. Oh, yes, it was that one. It was that
Okay,
one.
okay.
So that was in January.
Yeah.
So I go to BJ's, and it's like 3 o'clock or something like that. And I walk in there. There's literally no one in there. There was no one in the bakery. No one.
which is not good.
So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So then I go, well, all right, maybe they're on break. So I went over to the deli, and I said, hey, do you guys know where the person is? Because I figure if they're across the wall from somebody, they might know the person. Just saying. I'm just saying they might know the person.
Just saying.
So they're like, no. I'm like, can you call the manager? Oh, no. I'm like, oh.
Remember what she said to you?
Oh yeah, well that was this time. So then the guy came from there was some guy came. He had a walkie-talkie, so I figured he worked there. So he's like, "Oh, let me go see." And he went in the back and got the woman, and she came out.
Okay.
And then when I went all the way up front, then there was no sticker on the cake.
Oh my
So
God.
by
I
this
didn't
time
know
I'm
that
already
happened.
mad and
Yeah.
irritated. So then there's no sticker. So what happens? Instead of just ringing up the $29.99 that is how much the cake is, and everyone knows that, I got to go back and get a sticker. Okay. Now he went back to the bakery where there was no one at. So he also had to go back in the warehouse again and get the woman from the break room to print the sticker. So literally 25 minutes. And I was just, I don't do well. I do not play well with others people. I just do not.
Doesn't play well.
And so when Linda and I went last Wednesday, we were going to order the cake, get it
Yes.
for Mark, right? And get it
Yes.
for his birthday. And we went in there and it was the same thing. And I was just, I overreacted in the first place because the woman wasn't there. And I'm like, damn, it happened again. And then I go to the, but then there was 2 other ladies with us.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like we were the only ones waiting.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I go up and I'm like, hey, do you know where she's at? No. I'm like, can you call someone? They're like, no. I go, don't you guys work for the same people?
Well, she said this is the deli.
Oh, yeah, this is the deli. I go, I'm aware of that.
I was not.
Oh, and then I really, like, I didn't scream. I don't ever do that, scream or anything, but I was mad.
Yeah.
So then I walked, she knew I was really mad. So we start walking away, and then she comes out and is talking to those other 2 ladies.
Yep.
And I'm like, screw this, we're out of here. And then we went up and to talk, and on the way out, we were talking I was like, I'm going to talk to the manager, which absolutely does no good whatsoever.
Yeah, but
she was
know.
she was nice, and she said she was going to talk to the manager, but I know she's not. But I'm just saying,
That was not fabulous.
that was not bad.
That was not fabulous. Their cakes are fabulous.
Yeah. BJ, we're
But
talking about
the
BJ's.
service,
Yeah, not
they
so
can
good.
work on that. But
Yeah.
you know what? Sometimes you have to say something. I was glad you said something. Maybe, you know what? Maybe she'll fix that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think they think? That's not a high traffic time at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's
so they
exactly
don't
what I
care.
said,
But
right.
that's not the point. There should always be somebody, or
Right.
there should be a bell.
A buzzer. Why don't you do a buzzer that goes to
or
the break
she could have
room?
said to you, oh, let me see if I can call someone for you. But she
No.
didn't want me
Or
to
why
do
don't
it.
they just have a sign that says, be back in 15 minutes?
Exactly.
I would have been okay with, I mean, probably would have been mad, but I still would have been okay. She said, put the sign out.
Yeah.
Who knows how long the sign's been there.
You know what? Though we'll keep getting cakes from there because they're so
They're
good.
20
and these bakeries are outlandish
That's a half a sheet
prices.
for $29.99.
I know. You go to a bakery.
The bakeries are
$100 to start.
Yeah, so we had fun.
We had fun.
We had fun. And
It
then
was
what else?
fun.
Did we do anything else before today? Not really, right?
What is? Yeah, no. No.
Oh, yesterday we went to meet with Anthony Pellegrino at Windows
yeah.
on the Lake. So
What a
we love him.
beautiful
And we're going to
place.
do, oh my gosh, so beautiful. If you're having a wedding or an event, you need to go there. So he's great. And he knows a lot of people here at Strong Island TV, and we love him. And we're going to do we're going to do a pop-up shop there on March 15th at Windows on the Lake.
Yeah.
So we'll tell you more about that later. All right. So, we have to do the holidays.
Yes.
All right. Today is Anosmia Awareness Day.
Anosmia.
You know what anosmia is?
No, but I think you're going to tell me, right?
I looked it up.
Oh,
Are
yay!
are you not shocked? I know.
Shocked.
Anosmia brings attention to a condition causing a loss of smell.
Ah, okay.
Of all of our senses, we may take smell for granted more than any other sense. I remember when I had COVID and I lost my sense of smell and taste. Well, if you lose your sense of smell, you lose your sense of taste.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's why you can, if you don't if you're going to drink something and you don't like the taste of it, just hold your nose. If you don't know that, that's a really good
Well,
trick.
as an Italian,
on
we're
how to do
always
shots.
smelling stuff.
Yeah, I have to smell
I know
everything.
we do.
All right, today is Digital Learning Day.
Okay.
Today is Fat Thursday.
Is that something to do with Mardi Gras?
It is.
Oh, that's
Fat
Tuesday.
Thursday is Paxi Day in Poland, but it's called Fat Thursday. And it's the Thursday, it's the Thursday before Fat Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
And it's celebrated to eat because it's the Thursday before Lent.
Yeah, Lent is coming up.
Yeah, and I don't celebrate Lent, so I don't know when that is, but I guess it's soon.
It's coming up.
You eat all the greasy food and everything on Fat Thursday, so then you can give it up. So anything you're not supposed to eat, you're supposed to eat today on Fat Thursday.
Okay.
And then I guess next week starts Lent.
Yeah, I think it's
something
next
like that.
week, yeah.
Yeah. It's International Polar Bear Day.
That's a good one, because
National Albert Day.
Albert. I had Alberts in my family. Have any Alberts?
I don't have one Albert.
We had Alberts. Yeah.
Oh, wait, Uncle Al.
Yeah.
No, but his name was Alvin. It wasn't
Oh,
Albert.
Alvin. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we had
Yeah.
Alberts.
National Chili Day. Oh, I made good chili last week.
Yeah, you were
I made
talking
good
about
chili
that.
with it.
I
I know,
haven't
I've been
made
talking
that
about
in
it
a
for days.
while.
National Kahlua Day.
I love Kahlua. I love Kahlua and coffee.
National Protein Day.
That's a good
You
one.
notice the theme here. So we
Food.
got Fat Thursday, we talked about food. Now we got Protein Day.
Did you
National Strawberry Day.
Oh, strawberry. Oh, we got those good strawberries. Yeah.
National Susan Day. So Susan and Albert, happy day to you. These
My
people, I
Uncle
swear
Albert
people.
was married to a Sue. Isn't that something?
So it's their day.
It's their day. Yay.
National Toast Day.
Toast. All right.
All around the world, coast to coast.
Toast.
People
is,
always saying they
toast
like
is the
toast. No, people always saying they like toast. I don't want to brag and I don't want to boast. You never heard that?
No.
Oh my God, I'm playing it for you on the way home. No Brainer Day. National No Brainer Day, celebrated February 27th, is recognize simple tasks and ideas that are easy and obvious to most people. So it's
Okay.
No Brainer Day.
It's a no-brainer, people.
no-brainer.
No-brainer.
I like that. I said a lot. I said that a lot the last week or so.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon Day, Bianca.
Pokemon. Oh my God.
The Big Breakfast Day.
Oh, my favorite meal.
And World NGO Day. And NGO means non-government organization, which is charities and things like that. It's their day.
Okay, good for them.
So, yeah, happy day, all you peeps.
That's right. There's a
Yeah.
day for everything. There really is.
I talked so much with my BJ story that now we have to go to commercial and we have to do fun facts in the next
All right,
segment.
we can do that.
So we have to go to a little commercial.
Imagine stumbling upon a treasure trove that transforms your design vision into reality. A2 Interior is just that. A collection brimming with luxurious mirrors, elegant artwork, and stylish furniture. Each piece curated to inspire and sophisticate your spaces. Dive in, explore the endless possibilities, and see for yourself how each element enhances your projects. Experience the joy today.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I have 30 seconds to give you a very important message. My name is Arthur Lee. I'm the CEO and inventor of LifeVac. a simple choking rescue device that could save a life in a choking emergency. We've saved over 3,000 lives now, but we're not there. 5,000 people a year choke to death, one child every 5 days. Please consider protecting your family in a choking emergency with LifeVac. Go to lifevac.net today. Thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm Michael Astor, a New York personal injury lawyer at Astor Law. I've spent the past 30 years fighting for New Yorkers who have been injured or lost a loved one due to the fault of others. At Astor Law, we help accident victims. We have a track record of success with some of the largest settlements and jury verdicts in America. At my firm, we provide New Yorkers with a free consultation. And if you hire us, you don't pay us until we win money for you. If you or someone you know has been injured in an accident, give us a call. At Astor Law, quality service doesn't cost, it pays.
Okay, we're back. So, we're going to do fun facts.
Okay.
And Ernie gave me the fun facts this time.
Because he
He came in last night. He's like, we need fun facts? I'm like, yeah.
He asked about it Monday night.
And then he said, what is the show about? And I said, today is about all kinds of board games.
Okay.
Because we love playing board games. So we're going to talk to you
so
about,
do we.
we're going to tell you about the board games we love. So I will read Ernie's fun facts after the intro. Okay, we're back.
All
right. Monopoly misconception.
Oh.
The Monopoly that you know and love is a knockoff.
Of what?
While widely credited, Charles Darrow didn't actually invent Monopoly. The original concept was created by Elizabeth Meiji as the landlord's game to demonstrate the flows of capitalism. That Darrow did use the names of streets in Atlantic City is true, and Google Maps proves that.
Okay.
That's interesting. During World War II, British prisoners of war were given Monopoly sets with hidden tools like compasses and real money to aid in their escape.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Isn't that funny?
Wow.
So
I'm not a big fan of Monopoly.
I do not like Monopoly.
I just think it goes on and on and on and
I don't
on.
play that well with other people.
I was never that huge a fan.
Yeah.
It's not one of my favorites.
I'm a slumlord in Monopoly.
Okay. Whatever that means.
The word Scrabble means to hold on to something, and the name was originally called Lexico and then Crisscross Words before settling on the name Scrabble.
I kind of like that name, Scrabble.
Yeah.
I do. I don't like Lexapro.
Lexico.
Well, because Lexapro is a medication.
Lexapro. The name Jenga comes from the Swahili word kujenga, which means to build. Do you like Jenga?
I like Jenga.
I like Jenga too, but Jenga makes me very nervous.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then the kids have the icebreaker game where it's all the ice cubes and you. That's fun. The idea for Trivial Pursuit came from a game of Scrabble between journalists Chris Haney and Scott Abbott.
I love that game.
You do. You're probably good at it.
It depends.
I'm really not that good at trivia.
I mean, that goes back a long ways, Trivial Pursuit. I think my brother still has the 80s version from the 80s.
I played it online for a while.
Oh my God, we had a lot of fun with that game.
In several African countries, Scrabble is considered an official sport.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing to myself because there was a question in Trivial Pursuit where they asked who was Sitting Bull's sidekick. Oh. And my brother goes, how the hell do I know? He goes, I don't know, Squatting Chicken.
Oh, my God.
Because
Squatting Chicken. Oh,
he would come out with these. My brother has a way of coming out with answers, and when we talk about that game, I'll tell you why. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
I
no,
was just laughing to myself because I always remember that with Trivial Pursuit.
Oh my God, it was so funny. It took Erno Rubik about a month to solve his own first cube.
Really?
Yeah. Here's a little fun fact.
I was just going to say, are you going to mention
Ernie.
it? Yeah.
Is the best Rubik's Cube.
Oh my God.
Like, he literally can do it in under a minute.
It's insane.
You can mix it all up, and he
I know.
he has all kinds of Rubik's Cubes. Like, he has octagons. Yes, all kinds of stuff.
It's amazing.
And he's like, I look at him, I'm like, I've never done it one time.
No, neither have I.
I look at it, I can get one side, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, I give up.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Then I get mad. And
Well,
then I
that's what
just throw it
happens. You
out.
give up. But he did that, like the first time he did it get it?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
But he has the engineer's mind, so he
Yeah,
knows
it's
he does. It's all math.
Some people are just so good at that stuff.
Yeah. Rock stars may make more money with Guitar Hero than through album sales.
Mm-hmm.
The 2008 Guitar Hero Aerosmith brought
Yes.
in more revenue than any of the band's
Yes.
albums
Yes.
ever.
Because we had that game. I still have it at my house. And that was so
I
true
love
with
Guitar
ours.
Hero.
I love it too.
Was that on TV? Didn't you do it on TV?
On the
though?
Xbox we have. I still have the guitars. I have the keyboard. I have the drums.
Let's do it.
We should do
Let's
it.
do it.
I'll sing then.
Oh,
I'll
you'll sing then? Okay, good.
Yes.
Nintendo made Mario by accident.
What?
Unable to get licensing rights to a Popeye game, Nintendo created a Bluto-like character named Donkey Kong, and
my
Popeye
gosh.
turned into Jumpman.
Oh.
When the game hit America, the Nintendo team changed Jumpman's name to Mario. Mario.
Mario.
As in Super
Hey.
Mario. After the company's warehouse landlord at the time. So Nintendo's warehouse manager's name was Mario.
Mario.
That's funny. Oh, the original version of Mr. Potato Head consisted only of legs, arms, a few set of eyes, and a mustache.
What?
And a corncob pipe. The player, however, had to provide the potato, or as the box said, any fruit or vegetable. So it didn't have the potato. So it actually was a potato. You did Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head with a
loved
potato.
we had Mrs.
like Mr.
Potato
Potato
Head.
Head.
We had the.
Yes, they're fun. They're fun. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
So today we're talking about board games because we love board games. And
Love
I
it.
didn't really know that you guys liked board
Oh
games
my
until like a few
God.
weeks ago we started talking about it. I'm like, we should go to dinner and then go to your house afterwards and play board games. And Linda's like, oh my God, we love board games. And I'm like, okay, well, that's what we're doing now. So we brought some board games today.
Yes,
but
we did.
I have a video because there's always a video.
There's always a video.
There's always a video. And I got this guy is called his website is called 25 Facts or something like that. I gotta find the name of it. I'm gonna put a link to it on our website because this guy has 25 things about everything. I did not do all 25 because we would have been here for 20 minutes and we can't have that. So I have 25 through 17.
Okay.
The history of, which is
Okay.
pretty interesting. So let's watch that and see what it says.
Bring it on.
What's your favorite board game? For centuries, board games have done more than just bring people together. They've broken living room tables, ended friendships, and even made history. And that's just the good parts. From the oldest games ever discovered to that other oldest game ever discovered, and all the sneaky tricks hidden in the rules, I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 surprising facts about board games you didn't know. 25. The game with the oldest surviving rules. The Royal Game of Ur is the oldest board game in the world that still has surviving rules, going back to around 2600 BCE. Archaeologists uncovered the first set in Iraq in the 1920s, revealing a race game where players tossed dice to move pawns to the finish. The game was believed to have disappeared when backgammon took over a few eons ago, until Irving Finkel, a curator at the British Museum, translated ancient Babylonian tablets to reconstruct how it was played. So this game has outlasted empires, religions, and centuries of change. 24. The Hungry Hungry Hippos had names. Hungry Hungry Hippos, or just Hungry Hippos in some UK editions, has been a tabletop favorite since its debut in 1978. Produced by Hasbro under the Milton Bradley brand, it might surprise you to learn that the hippos once had names. Happy's pink, Henry's orange, Homer's green, and Harry is yellow. The goal of the game is simple. Use the lever to make your hippo gobble up as many marbles as possible. Whoever grabs the most marbles wins. The game is so popular that it's inspired arcade versions, pop culture references, and even annual tournaments. 23. That hidden game. If you've ever spotted an unfamiliar grid on the back of a checkerboard, it was likely a board for Nine Men's Morris, or Cowboy Checkers. The strategy game dates back to the Roman Empire and reached its peak during medieval England. In fact, the game was so popular that boards were often carved into the seats of English cathedrals. Each player starts with 9 pieces, trying to reduce their opponent to just 2. A perfect game ends in a draw. Variations like 3, 6, or 12 Men's Morris adjust the board size and piece count, offering plenty of ways to enjoy this timeless classic. 22. Battleship began as a pencil and paper game. Before Battleship became the plastic grid game we know today, it started as a pencil and paper game called Broadsides, the game of naval strategy back in 1943. Players sketched out grids, placed their ships, and guessed coordinates to sink their opponent's fleet. In 1967, Milton Bradley released it as a physical board game, and it's only grown from there, with versions like, oh crap, Electronic Battleship, I put that down too early, and even a Star Wars edition. And it did not stop there. Battleship even made its way to Hollywood in the 2012 film starring Liam Neeson. This, I think I've discovered, is from the 70s. I still have it. I mean, I wasn't born in the 70s, so my mom gave it to me. 1979, baby. Woo, I think it still works. 21. Scrabble's highest scoring word is a mouthful. If you're going for Scrabble glory, oxyphenbutazone is the word to beat. With a perfect board setup, this monster word can score a jaw-dropping 1,508 points when played across 3 triple word scores. Sure, it's almost impossible to pull off, but once you know what's possible, you'll definitely feel the extra excitement the next time you hit the board. Yeah, it had the... Which one's this? The deluxe? Yeah, it's the deluxe edition. This one's from like the 90s. This was my grandmother's. We used to play every Sunday at her condominium. 20. The grim origins of the game of life. These days, the game of life is all about cruising down life's highway, collecting pegs, and spinning your way to retirement. But the original version from 1860, called the checkered game of life, featured less cheerful stops like disgrace, crime, prison, and yes, even self-inflicted harm. We can't say the word. The mastermind behind the creation was none other than Milton Bradley himself, who wasn't exactly living his best life at the time. His lithography business had just tanked when Abraham Lincoln decided to grow a beard, making Bradley's clean-shaven Lincoln portraits totally unsellable. Broken desperate, Bradley sketched out a game that reflected his own struggles, and somehow, it became a hit. 19. The oldest game still played today. Invented in China over 2,500 years ago, Go is the world's oldest board game still being played today. Over 46 million people worldwide know how to play it, and it has over 20 million active players, mostly in East Asia. The game is deceptively simple. 2 players place black and white stones on a grid's intersections trying to capture territory. Stones can't be moved once placed, but they can be captured and removed. The game ends when both players agree no further moves are possible, and the score determines the winner. 18. Clue's lead pipes were made of real lead. In the early days of Clue, or Cluedo as it's known in the UK, the game features a weapon token that was as dangerous in real life as it was in the mansion, an actual lead pipe. Yes, the iconic token was originally made from real, poisonous lead. Thankfully, in 1965 it was swapped for steel and later pewter. Much safer choices for budding detectives.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Wasn't that a great video?
Oh my God, I love the
listen, on
games.
YouTube, that guy's channel is Info25. So look up Info25. That guy is great.
Yeah.
He has like 25 things that will scar you from your childhood. Like there's so many. He's got probably 100 videos on there, and he's really good. I love him. I'm gonna reach out to him too, and tell him that we said this on here because he does a really good job with those videos.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, what about that game? What about Life? We were just talking about that.
love
Bobby
that
said
game.
he
I've
said that
always
his
loved that.
favorite was Life, and I said, wait till you see the history of Life.
Yeah, that's interesting what they had on there. I'm glad they changed it.
Oh, death and grief and sorrow and murder. That was for you, Dawn.
She's singing.
Yes.
But I loved
So-
that game, and Clue was fun.
Yeah, Clue was fun too.
And they made a movie out of that too.
I know.
That was a very funny movie.
I
Did you ever
know.
see it?
Yeah.
The guy
no.
from Rocky Horror Picture Show is in it. Tim Curry.
He is?
He's the butler. He's so good
Oh,
in that.
you know what? I think I did see that.
Yeah, I think they redid it, but that original one
Yeah.
is so funny. He's so good in that. But it was a great board game. Very simple. You just had to figure out who was what room, who was the murderer, and what weapon.
Yeah.
And it was
I
great.
love playing board games. If any of you want to play board games, you just give me a call, me and Linda a call, and we will put you on the list. Because we love it. We love playing. And then we went to Black Sheep on Valentine's Day, Black Sheep Grill in Mineola. And they completely redid that place. And they have all these board games that you can play in there with your friends. It's very fun.
Yeah, they used to have a lot of those places years ago that did that. And they stopped
know.
doing that.
I love it.
They should bring it back.
We got to go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Ever felt stuck with a home that just doesn't feel right anymore? Whether it's that outdated kitchen or the bathroom that needs a refreshed look, Twice as Nice Construction has got you covered. Family owned for over 20 years. Twice as Nice Construction has been providing beautiful new construction and additions and stunning remodels like kitchens and bathrooms. We're not just experts. We offer unbeatable quality and prices to help make your dream come true. Ready to start building your dream home or to give your kitchen and bathroom that much needed makeover? Contact Twice as Nice today and make your dream a reality. Visit twiceasniceremodel.com today for quality you can see and service you can trust. Twice the value, twice the commitment, Twice as Nice.
Me llaman Dan Pablo y hace más de 20 años me enamoré de una colombiana. Viajé a su país y conocí un estilo de café muy distinto, muy especial. Ahora tostamos cafés excelentes, con alturas y microclimas diferentes, resultado en una taza muy compleja y muy rica, un sabor nuevo en el mundo. Fue un éxito. And I even got to keep the girl.
We're back. Okay, so Linda and I brought some of our favorite games today to talk about, and I have to tell you about this. Balderdash is my favorite game because, you know, it's a game about bluffing. So what you do is you get a word and you have to write a definition of what you think the word is. And so say you have 5 people or whatever, and you all go around or you pass the cards in, and they all make their definition, and then you vote on which definition you think is true.
Yep.
Okay? So what's funny about this is last week when we were at your house, I pulled this out, and believe it or not, I have all of the papers from every time I've ever played this game since I was a kid.
That's amazing.
And when I was a kid, I'm talking about like 20.
That's pretty cool.
So listen to this one. So here's a good one. So I'll read one of these. It's really funny. So the word was YAP, Y-A-P-P. Somebody wrote, Asian name for the Bigfoot. Yap, to yelp or bark exceedingly. Yap, a double-sided axe used to trim trees.
Interesting.
I mean, and you know what's funny about this game is people you think are never going to be able to play this game are the best at this game. They're so good at this game. I don't know what the real answer is for that. And then there was another one, Skewbald, S-K-E-W-B-A-L-D. Removal of snake skin by twisting in the sand.
That's a good.
Rick wrote that. Jess, this is yours. Skewbald, a gang formed by black rangers in the Middle East.
You really use your imagination with this.
Skewbald, Megan. This must have been when Jess and her friends played. A Native American tool used to husk corn. And a house with a coat of black, brown, and white patches. A skewbald. That is so funny. I love these. I just can't. I have to go through all of them. I'm going to have to go through all of these. I'm keeping these forever.
So you have a different, yours is older. My brother's box is like a greenish blue, and you have a purple box. It's interesting. They must have had different versions of it.
Oh.
Like, how old is that?
Oh, probably from 85, maybe
Yeah.
1990.
Really? Because, yeah, it looks older. Because excuse me, my brother, Peter, and his is a different color of the box. Because we played it all the time. I have the older version then. Because I think we were playing it in the 80s, early 80s. Yeah, because, I mean, they always come out with different versions of it.
Pranayama, the prayer used when practicing Buddhism. No, it's not.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes they sound so good, you pick them.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know.
The people are so creative.
I know.
They're
I used to love
amazing.
when they'd pick mine and be like, oh my God, I got it.
I know. I loved it. Well, we were playing, what were we playing? We were talking about that in a minute. So we have Balderdash, which is
That's
one
a
of my
fun
favorites.
game.
And you love this 5 Crowns, which I've never heard of before.
My cousin Carol, when we were in Florida visiting, she had this game that she plays cards a lot with her neighbors. She brought that out and she said, you got to try this. And then she showed my mother. So when my mother was alive, I'd go over there, we played all the time.
It's like gin
It's
rummy.
it's almost like 500 rummy, but it's different because you start with it. You get 3 cards.
Okay.
3s are wild, and you have to make pairs or
Yeah.
straight on the table. And the object of the game is to go out and not have any cards
Right.
left. When you're left all those cards, you're left with high numbers, and the king is worth a lot.
Right.
You know.
And the number,
So-
the more higher your number is, the worse you
Yeah,
lost.
right.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
it's kind of the way it is with rummy.
But up to 7 people
really
can
fun.
play it.
Oh,
'cause
I
there's
love it.
162 cards in there, so it's a lot of fun if you like
this
that.
is fun.
Yeah,
5
that's a-
crowns, Uno.
Yeah.
It's all like those kind of
yeah,
games.
but it's
Rummikub.
but there's also instruction there how to play solitude. You can play by yourself
Oh,
in there, so
ooh.
it was good. My mother really enjoyed that. My cousin
Rummikub is
Carol
like
gets the
this, I
credit.
think. Rummikub, or is Rummikub?
Rummikub,
Rummikub.
Rummikub.
R-U-M-M-I-K.
I used to
Jess
pl-
used to play that with my stepmom.
I used to play that with my mom too. She
Is
had
that-
that too.
But that wasn't that
It was
tiles?
a big, yeah.
Isn't that like domino tiles?
Yeah,
and you have to
something
match
like
them or
that,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah. So then we have exploding kittens.
What is that about? I have never heard of this one.
You have to.
I'm afraid to ask.
It's a kitty-powered version of Russian roulette. Players draw cards until someone draws an exploding kitten, at which point they explode, they are dead, and they are out of the game. Unless that player has a diffuse card, which can diffuse the kitten using things like laser pointers, belly rubs, and catnip sandwiches. We have not played Exploding Kittens,
No,
but
we have
this
not
game is
played that.
crazy popular for
Is
some reason.
it? I have
Yes.
never heard of
It
that
is.
one, I have to say.
And then we got
Oh,
Cards Against
Cards Against
Humanity.
Humanity.
If you've not heard about Cards Against Humanity, you're missing out. Okay, this is a very fun adult game, right? And you get, so what you do is you get like 7 or 8 cards or something like that, and then
Oh,
the
man.
person says, like, you have the card that
Yeah.
reads the question. So this says, what's the next superhero / sidekick duo? So then you have to go through your cards.
Yes. Go
And
through
there's
your
answers
cards.
like flying sex snakes. Mm-hmm. There's answers like, there's just, it's crazy, and it's so funny.
It's a fun
It's
game.
really
It is.
funny. So
It's a fun
most people
game.
know about Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
If you play it a lot, then they have expansion packs and stuff like that too. You can get more cards.
Well, they do that with a lot of. They do that with Trivial Pursuit too. You get
Yeah.
expansion cards because you go through it, you're gonna know the
Yeah.
answers.
Helen had one that we played recently, and it's, remember the magnetic words that used to go on your refrigerator?
Yes.
So it's that game. I can't remember what it's called. Helen, if you're watching this, comment, because
was
I
that?
forgot what it's called. And it's so fun. So you get a bunch of you get a handful of the words, and you put them out, and it's kind of the same. You get a question, and then you have to make a sentence answering the question.
Right.
And
Okay.
it is really fun.
It sounds like fun.
Really fun. So then we have Curses, which is the party game. It will make you laugh, and I don't know much about this game, but all I know is how excited I am that I had a bell. And how not excited you were that I had a bell.
No, because you can't have a prop like that.
But it's fun.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, no, you can't have that. Now you can put the bell down now.
You just suck all my joy away. Anyway, it's a very fun game. They have challenge cards and they have curse cards, but I don't know. I found it in the closet, so that's that game.
We'll have to check
And
it
then
out.
this is our new game that
That
we
was
played,
fun.
and I'm telling you, this is really fun. And we are going to play this on the show, because check it out. So this is called Fact or Crap. And, we love this kind of stuff. So look what it has, which I was extremely excited about. Look, it has these hold-up things. You know how I love to vote on things. Fact or crap. And then, so it has all these all these things, and you have to vote. You have to vote if it's fact or crap. So let's do one. Okay. Dr. Marvin Monroe and Dr. Nick Riviera were characters on the TV series Melrose Place.
Wait,
Is
say
that
those
fact or
say
crap?
the names again.
Dr. Marvin Monroe and Dr. Nick Riviera were characters on the TV series Melrose Place.
I watched that show. I don't remember the names.
Fact or crap?
Crap.
I said fact, but it's crap. They are characters on The Simpsons.
Aha! Yes. Hey.
Beetle horns are an ingredient in a Turkish aphrodisiac.
Fact.
Fact.
Are
That's
we
a
right?
fact.
Oh,
We're
look
right.
at that.
The black whisk, reverse wave, and hover feather are all movements in ballroom dancing.
I don't know about that. I'd say crap, but it don't sound very...
Fact.
It's a fact?
Yep.
It didn't sound good. All right.
Saddam Hussein studied veterinary science in Egypt.
What? Veterinary science? The man hated human beings and he was going to take care of animals? I think that's a load of crap. I'm sorry.
Crap. But he did go to law school there. Can you believe that? So this is really fun. This is a really fun game. We had it really fun. And you have a timer, so you only have
that's good. The
whatever timer, and then you get these little things.
It was a fun game. We did really well with that.
Fun. So we do our fun facts. We love our fun facts. So this was a fun game. We enjoyed this.
That was fun. That's a fun game.
And then
we have one more.
All right, we have this one. So you talk about this one because I don't know about this one.
Well, this one is new.
We haven't opened it yet.
We haven't even opened it. Well, because I purchased it after my niece and nephew told us about it. It's called Topple, and we played it on Thanksgiving after we had our meal. And basically, you have all the letters of the alphabet, excluding, I think, Z and X and Y, because sometimes it's hard to find words with that. But basically, you get 10 seconds. You get a category, and depending upon the letter you have to come up with the answer that starts with that letter and press it down. But you have 10 seconds to do it. Then you move around. So if you get like pizza toppings, you get A, of course, anchovies, B, bacon.
But then the letters are used up, so you can't use those letters again.
You go around, everybody, but then you're out. If you don't get it, you're out of it and everything. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of pressure when you have that. When you know you have that 5 seconds or 10 seconds. It's not a lot of time.
Yeah.
And my brother, he's the funniest to play games with because he comes out with answers, and he came out with this answer. I think it was a flower that I have never heard of. We were hysterical laughing because I'm telling you, it's a flower. And he's cracking up. We looked it up. He was right.
It's a flower, see?
And I'm like, how the hell did you know that?
Oh my God, that's
but
so
I mean,
funny.
it's pressure. Sometimes people do well under pressure. Sometimes they don't. I don't know about you, but sometimes I crash.
I just
can't
go.
Think.
My brain just goes
shuts off. I'm like, I'm gonna. I can't get it, but it's
that's like the
game.
5-second game we played with Joan. That is really fun. We forgot about that. We brought games that we actually physically own.
Yes.
So, but there's so many other great games. There's so many other great games.
Oh my God.
Because it's like, so that one's called 5 seconds, and that is really funny.
Well, because what did she say to me, Linda? You can't repeat the question.
Yeah.
Because you only get 5 seconds.
Right. We asked you asked the question, and you would be like, oh, so yeah, blah blah, and we're like,
she's like,
then
no.
You were done with your 5 seconds. You're like, you can't do that.
How mad were you at me though? Because you lost by like
freaking
1 point.
I'm very competitive. If you don't know this about me already, I'm very
competitive. I live with one of those. My husband's very.
You guys tried to make me because it was like there was something about where do you keep cats? And I'm like, in a basket. And everybody was mad. I'm like, cats go in a basket. And then the next 4 questions, I just answered a basket. And it was right every time, and you were so mad. It was so funny.
Yeah, we had fun. That's the thing about board games. That's a really fun game. They're fun.
They're so fun.
And you can't take it all so seriously. Like some people are very competitive, and they get angry to lose.
I do that with Monopoly. That's why I don't play Monopoly, because
that bores me. But
let's
talk about some of the classic games.
Well, what about, what was I just going to say? Well, we talked about Sorry. Sorry with the boot thing. And Sorry and Trouble. I love those games.
Trouble is the best. Everybody loves that.
The girls
with the
love
popping
that
thing.
Yes, I love that game.
We've actually taken it on vacations with us.
I mean, you know that can last like an hour or two. Yes. Like that game can last
because you got to get out with a certain number. Same with Sorry.
Same with Sorry.
But you got to have patience to get out.
Right. Categories is good too.
Categories is a lot of fun.
Category. I couldn't fit it in the bag today.
And like I said, Taboo.
Oh, Taboo. Now that one was what? How do you?
Okay, you get a card that you have to get the person on your team to say the word. Now on this card, there's clues that you're not allowed to say, and the person watching you on the other team has the buzzer. If you say that word on the card, they press the buzzer, and it makes an annoying buzzing sound, and the other team gets the point. The best thing,
how does the person with the buzzer know?
Because he's watching you.
But how does he know what you're not supposed to say?
He sees the card. He's allowed to see it because they're not playing.
He sees the card. Gotcha.
He's watching you. And then, and then you move on to the next card. The best one was my sister-in-law, Sue Ann. Mark was dying because she got the word torpedo, but she read it wrong. So she's trying to get them to say tornado, and she's saying things like The Wizard of Oz and the Yellow Brick Road or whatever. And Mark's like, where is she going with this? And they, of course, the person couldn't get it. And he's like, what did that have to do with torpedoes? She goes, what are you talking about? It's tornado. He goes, look at the car.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I mean, it's, again, you're under pressure.
Yeah.
Because you have a timer with that too. All these games have the little annoying egg timer. And you got to.
It's so much fun.
But
though.
I would love it. Fun.
Well, then there's Mahjong, which is huge. People love Mahjong. I've never played Mahjong with other people though. I
played it
on
online.
my phone.
Yeah, on my phone.
And then there is Left, Right, Center, which is
we
so
love
fun.
that.
If you haven't played Left, Right, Center, it's really fun. You have $3. You take $3 bills and you have $1, $1, $1, and then you roll the dice, and then one dice will say L. R. It'll either say L, R, or C.
Yes.
So you could get 2 L's and a C, which means that you have to put $1 in the center and you have to give $2 to the next person. It is so fun.
It's a lot of fun. You make money at the end.
Yeah. Bianca will not play ever again because she said she does not like gambling. Because she lost her money. And then Aria, the first thing she said on Thanksgiving was, are we playing Left, Right, Center? Because she won $21 and she was very excited about that. But that's a really fun. And you know what I learned how to play? Shoot, what did I just tell you? I got invited to go. The girls, my friends play it. Bunko.
Never heard of that.
Oh my God, it's so fun. So that's like you have 3 tables of 4 people. And you go, it's a dice game. And it's really fast.
Okay.
I mean, it's really, really, really
Did
fun.
you, we had the game Password.
Oh, I never played that though.
It's a lot of fun too. We always had fun with that. You know, you have to get them to say the word. I love that when you're trying to get someone to say the word.
Yeah.
And what's the one, it's kind of like charades, but it has a timer on it. I forget the name of it. And you hit it, it clicks, and the timer's going off, and you have to act out. That's like a charades game, but it's not called charades. And then the other one where you pass the disc around. And you got to get them to say the word also. And when you get it, you hit it and pass it to the next person.
Oh, yes. I never played that, though.
That's, again, it's high pressure games. But
I know, but it's so fun. And
they're fun.
When I was looking up games for today, and I was looking up the stuff, I was like, what's the 10 most popular? And there was games that I have never heard. There are so many new games out there that they're kind of like, what's the one that was like the game of war? Like you had, it's called Civilization or something like that, and you have to do your army strategy or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But there's so many like that now.
Oh, there is.
That are coming. There's just hundreds of games.
One we used to put on our head, and you had to get them
Indian poker.
No. This was.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But no, it's on your phone.
Yes, right.
Because my sister, we have a video of my sister, what she said on there. We were trying to get her to say something. I can't remember what it was now because I'm under pressure and I can't think.
Yeah.
But that was fun too, where you had to get the words and they'd have to say it.
Yes. Yeah, that's what, and the girls just got a new one too. I'll have to find out what it is. But we thought it would be really fun. If you guys have games that you like to play that we don't know about, DM us and let us know. Or just send them to us. We'll play it. We literally will play it. I think we should review one game a month because it's really fun.
There are so many games out there.
Yeah.
Really, there's so many.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah.
And I would love to try a new game every month.
Me too.
As long as I don't have to buy them all, because then we're going to have all.
Well, I
these
know that's what I'm
games.
saying. So we're gonna get the game people to send them to us, and we'll review them.
Oh, we are?
We'll review them, and then
Okay.
we'll see if we can get people to play it. That would be really fun.
It's really bugging me. That
You know, I
can't
completely missed the
remember that.
last commercial break.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I guess we could do it now, Bobby.
Imagine turning an ordinary gathering into an electrifying night at a Las Vegas casino. With Ace Authentic Casino and Entertainment, we bring the thrill of blackjack, roulette, poker, and more right to your door. For over 20 years, we've been transforming parties in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut into unforgettable events. Ready to elevate your next event? Experience the joy today with Ace Casino Parties. Visit us at acecasinos.ny.com.
Crafted with care, worn with pride. Discover the unique charm of handmade jewelry at Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor. Each piece at Poppy Lane is a testament to craftsmanship and style, designed to be as unique as you are. Whether it's a gift for a loved one or a treat for yourself, find something that speaks to your soul. Step into Poppy Lane today or visit us online and adorn your life with pieces as extraordinary as you. Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor, uniquely yours, uniquely you.
We're back. You know.
What? Oh, now you're going to talk about your commercial? Instead of the fun facts, now she could talk about changing
You know,
the commercial.
listen, I gave it to you. I did not say, after that today because I consciously waited until right this very moment to be able to say it. I'm just telling you. I told Linda before the show that I don't know if you know this, but my entire goal in life is to make myself laugh. Like, she thinks I want to make other people laugh, but it's not the truth. I want to if I make myself laugh, then that's my job is done.
Oh,
so
you don't
that's
care
very
about
funny
making
to me.
other people
Not
laugh?
really. No.
Why?
I mean, you either think it's funny or you don't. I mean, whatever. That's too much pressure. So speaking of Poppy Lane, peeps.
Speaking of Poppy Lane.
Peepsikins, on Friday, February 28th, we are having a big old patriotic pop-up shop online. We were going to have it at Double L, but we couldn't get it. They had a party, so we can't do it. And it's kind of not the point to have it on the next day. So February 28th online is we're going to do a pop-up shop. I'm going to give you a code right now. And if you use that code, I'm going to give you 10% off anything on the site and free shipping. So the code is, what should the code be?
Oh, now you're asking me that? I don't have a code for you.
Just make one up.
Well, how big does the code have to be?
Like, I don't know, 3 letters and a number.
I can't think right now. You do it. You do it.
CF10 is your code. Chasing Fabulous 10. So the code is CF10.
That's exactly what I was
thinking.
thinking.
And when you go to check out and you put the code in there, it'll give you 10% off and free shipping. So I'm going to set that up today, and it's only good on Friday.
You going to remember the code?
But let me just tell you, people, we have the best patriotic bling bags, and we have ties, and we have all kinds of stuff on there. We got all kinds of guy stuff. Oh, and we got these socks. We got these socks. I forgot to show the socks. I'll show them really fast.
Socks.
Look at this tie for guys, this eagle tie. Isn't that nice? That's patriotic. And we have all the patriotic flag bags and everything.
Oh, I see that.
Look, this one says...
It's very long, isn't it?
Look at these socks. Y'all need Jesus.
Y'all need Jesus.
I got these for my daughter, but there's lots of teachers. I became a teacher for the money and fame, because we know that's the truth. I love this. Let that shit go.
Oh, that's a good one.
And these,
That's
for
very
our
green.
friend
Look at that.
Joan. In pickleball, I'm kind of a big deal.
Yes.
And then, for me, I'm a delicate effing flower.
Oh, yeah, that's so you.
So these are really fun. So I'm putting these on the site this week, so you'll see it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I feel like the
So that's
chicken,
Friday, and then March 15th at Windows on the Lake is
Yes.
having a big St. Patty's Day party, and we are going to be there. The Poppy Lane pop-up shop is going to be there, and you people need to attend that.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to put out on our social media, we'll put out the flyer and stuff like that.
Yes.
And then the 17th is our pop-up shop at Domenico's for Curtis with the karaoke.
Theme night.
So
It's a
every
theme
theme
night
night,
for St.
Poppy Lane
Patty's
probably
Day.
will be there.
Yeah.
We're kind of planning on that. So we're going to have a St. Patrick's Day pop-up shop.
And you should come because it's a lot of fun. It's
Yeah.
karaoke. It's Curtis. He's a lot of fun. You get to wear your clovers, your green,
Very
whatever.
fun. Very fun.
Yeah,
Curtis
very
said he was going to try to get
What?
cabbage and corned beef and cabbage, but Domenico's doesn't make it, so he was going to make, I don't know, some kind of bizarre thing. But he's going to do that. So Friday is your code. The code is going to be gone at 12:01.
Do you remember
on
the
Saturday.
code, Monica? Do you remember the code?
Yes, I do. And then March 15th at Windows on the Lake and March 17th at Domenico's.
Yes. Oh, it's going to be great.
So it'll be
Yeah.
really fun.
2 pop-up
We had a
shops.
good time. And then
Good
let us
stuff.
know about
Good
your board
stuff.
game preferences.
Yes.
Because we are excited about the whole board game situation.
Oh, board games are great. When you don't have anything to do, You stay home, play a game, invite some people over.
Yes.
Have some food, play
It's
some
so
games.
fun. And really,
You know,
the people
it's-
that you think will not be good at board games are good at board games.
Yeah, they're
like
a lot
it's very
of fun.
funny.
It's a great way to bring people together, bring your friends
Yeah.
together, family together.
Yes.
Just have a fun night
You don't
without
have to spend
spending
any
a ton
money.
of money.
Ah! Jinx, we said the
No,
same
we
thing at the
did.
same time.
All right, we
Okay,
gotta go.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Have a fabulous week.
Fabulous week. CK10. No, CF10.
CF10.